he wanted me to interview you in English for 10 minutes at least for the international audiences. So do you mind if you just brief for me about the conflict and the displacement happened in Zone 4 in Afar, please?
Okay. Well, it's been an absolutely nightmare 9-10 days. We're now the 10th day of a conflict which we never ever imagined. I've lived in Afar for 33 years and now we are in a war here. I never believed it would happen in my life. But here we are with a war including aerial bombardment, tanks, heavy artillery, over 100,000 displaced, 3 towns almost obliterated, civilian houses gone, rural people running in all directions, living under the sun, actually under the rain, because we're in the rainy season, but with nothing. And the whole of the area where the war is cut off from any form of food. And that's one of the most scary things. And yeah, I was there at the beginning of the fighting on the Saturday. The Sunday after the Saturday it happened, and really it is absolutely terrifying. People have never ever seen this in their life, and for what reason we don't know. But Afar people are pastoralists, normally living very well with people on the border, normally living in harmony and working together and marketing together. All of a sudden we've become enemy to each other, all of a sudden. And it's very, very frightening. And it's also really frightening to see that I've seen them, young boys being thrown into the war, and literally there's hundreds of them dying now. It's just terrifying. And we've got to try and feed over 100,000 people with no warning, no supplies, and for our little local organisation, Afar Pastoralist Development Association, we've used up all the stock we have. We've taken it immediately to try and help them. We are now working and trying to find other resources. But in the end, yeah, immediate help is absolutely adamant. We have to save lives. We have to stop people dying of hunger. Children are already in malnutrition because we were in a period of drought. We had very bad locusts. But even after that, we are shattered. We've had our lives shattered. So it's really a most extraordinary, awful thing. We've got all these people have almost no treatment. I'm sending mobile health teams to try and reach them. There is nothing for them. The hospital that was one hospital for the Zone 4 has been taken. There's no clinics working. So we are really in trouble. We're in serious trouble. We're in the rainy season. Malaria, cholera, measles, whooping cough, pneumonia, all these diseases are there and can come in big amount and can kill, as well as the fighting killing. So we're in a very, very, very serious condition now. One thing that has to happen, obviously, is the fighting must stop. But today the fighting went on. Today the fighting was very strong, and the fighting going on now started yesterday in the midday. We're now at the sunset, so it's over 24 hours of fighting already in one place. So all the time there are new people coming out in displacement, all the time. And all the time I'm getting phone calls of help me phone calls from all over the place, if they can get a phone connection. But really, it's a horrible thing we're in. I've never imagined we'd come to this extent. We knew there was fighting in Tigray, but yeah, and the people of Tigray were coming into Afar region to get security, to get food, and to get help. But now Afar themselves are looking. Yeah.
Okay, Madam Malika, what would you say to the international humanitarian organizations for this matter to respond in the problem which is going on in Afar region?
Well, don't delay a single day. I mean, each day we're delaying. That's why we trucked anything that was in our store immediately to the area, but it was very little. As we delay, we've got people who've not eaten for 4 or 5 days. They're drinking dirty water. We need soap. We need water purification. We need blankets. We need sleeping mats. We need tent cover because it's raining. The rain season started. If we delay longer, we're going to get a much, much bigger casualty rate, much bigger. We've already got a civilian casualty rate as well as the military. We've already got it. Things are not clear. Communication is not good. The security is working hard to try and keep the area from deterioration. But yeah, it's not clear. But I mean, I've never seen this before. It's an absolute wave of humanity moving. A wave. It's just horrible. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Malika, for being with us. We appreciate what you're doing and hope we will keep in touch. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, Madam.
Alaikum salam, and I'll keep in touch for sure. Yeah.
Okay.